cancer is nothing but a fungus and inflammation in the body. And certain medicines can, get rid of that. So eventually, I was diagnosed with it, and I went to the North Middlesex Hospital, where I must say, I would like to congratulate the North Middlesex Hospital, and I hope to join them in doing fundraising, because they are fantastic people. They put up with a lot from the government and from different things that happens. But the care that I was given, that I still continue to receive, was a brilliant care.
I just wanted to acknowledge, we know what Errol said is quite hard-hitting, but why we wanted to show it is because, A, he was an advocate, but B, once you get early detection and the correct treatment, it's a different story. And that's the bit we want everybody in the room to understand. You know, if your prostate is inflamed, it does not necessarily mean you have cancer. You know, as he said, he was in pain for years before he sought any medical attention. And he fought it very, very, very hard. But in the end, it did take his life. But, you know, he put up a really good fight. And I know when we worked with him, he wanted us to show that. Because he told us, he said, I want all men, whoever they are, please, 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 go and check yourself out. Okay? So we've lightened the mood a bit there. We have got another short sketch that we're going to play. But what I think we'll do, Belinda, if it's okay with you, I'm going to introduce Musa Say to go through his workshop, and then we can play the sketch just before we do the survey. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay. All right, Musa, over to you.
I just want to pick up on what Errol said about, I think it's very important, we start with the mindset, right? How we think. So the first thing I would like us to do is breath work, okay? So in the breath work, we're going to do 3 breaths, and breath work is going to consist of, when you breathe in, your stomach must come out. Who knows about it? Put your hands up. Yeah. No, but that's part of an exercise. We'll talk about it later. So if you like to stand up or you can sit down, really, when you do it, you stand up. When you breathe in, you push the stomach out, then what this does, it helps the diaphragm and it gets more oxygen. But there's one added thing that we do. Once we breathe in, push the stomach out, hold for 4 breaths. Want to try that? All right, please. You want to stand up? Come on. Just get out of mind. See the information. Yeah? So, breathe in. I say breathe in. Push the stomach out. And then we hold for 4, and then we breathe out. I breathe out, and stomach goes in. So if you notice how a baby, it's how a baby breathes, right? So most of us are going to breathe correctly, so we can focus our minds and receive the awareness that we're going to receive. So, ready? All right, good. So first one, breathe in. Don't worry, I'm picking on people, yeah? All right. Second breath. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe in. Well done.
Hiya, so my name is Lizzie. I work for the NHS, and I'm part of the team working with Sonia that are funding this work. Oh, sorry, this work and this work funding this tonight and the kind of range of activities that are happening. So just to give a little plug, building on the point you were saying about research, we've actually got some health researchers here today. They've got their NHS badges and the T-shirts on at the back. So please do go and speak to them. It's really important. So part of the program is about promoting prostate health. The other part is about really promoting diverse representation in research. It's so important, just as you described, because we need to, you need diverse voice, diverse communities. Research is what shapes the kind of future of health, from services to medications to vaccinations. So please do go and speak to them and find out a bit more. And as Sonia said, please share the information from the event and that message to go and be tested, to go to your GPs to make sure that you're getting the right tests and health that you should be. So thank you so much for coming tonight. It's great to see everyone and see such a lively event, and thank you to Sonia and Missy for doing it. Thank you.
Thanks, Lizzie. Okay, so the researchers are there and there. We're going to give out the survey forms, but before we do the survey forms, Russell's there. Where's Russell gone? We're going to show the BAP. Andrew, do you want to quickly come and... Who's going to come and say a few words about it? Okay. So BAP are part of the team. Come on, son. They're part of the team, part of the roadshow, and they've made a fantastic sketch that they're going to show today. Do you want to say a little bit about it?
Yeah, I'd like to say that it shows a lot of awareness about prostate cancer, and I'd like to say that it really helps people actually understand why people, more black men, keep it a secret. It explains how people want to they don't want to come forward because they feel very embarrassed to talk about, because a lot of men, when it comes to these kind of things, they don't feel like they can open up to the female partners. So certain things is and the thing is, I feel like, touching back to what he was saying, I feel like most black men don't know what it is. So it's when they have this, they're like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? But look, it's something that you have to experience. It's something that you have to see what's going on. Because I feel like a lot of Caribbean men, they don't get why these things happen. So I feel like this shows awareness of how to deal with it, how to help out in certain areas, personally.
Thank you. Well done. Yeah. Buzz in. Can you turn the lights off, please?
I don't know, it's like nothing I've experienced before. Oh, we need a drink.
Thank you. So, is it something to do with how he's acting? What's he doing?
It's like he's had a complete personality change. So, for example, he's completely off of sex.
Oh no.
And that's why I thought he was having an affair.
So he's not having an affair?
No, he's not having an affair.
My God.
I jumped to that conclusion because he's completely off of sex.
Yeah.
He's not eating properly. He's irritable the whole time. And then during the night, he thinks I don't notice. But during the night, he's up and down to the toilet, sometimes 3 times in an hour.
Have you spoken to him?
No, I haven't spoken to him because it's uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is. And at first, I thought he's having an affair.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
But I had these symptoms with my fella.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and he was going to the toilet, he wasn't interested in sex, he wasn't eating his dinner. And then we discussed things. You've got to have that talk.
Because as you know, you females know everything that's going wrong with the man. Yeah? You know when he's not functioning and so forth. So, this is written from the perspective of the women, and I think it was beautiful that, that it can help to encourage to know the testing. I was down West Green Road the other day, and even when the black guys walked into the shop, he was having an argument with me about the NHS figures. I couldn't believe it. He didn't want to accept what I was saying, just to get tested. We don't care if, just get tested. We don't know what your levels is. So if you know what your levels is, then you can know how to deal with the situation. And that's all what we're trying to say. So thank you again, and thank you to my artists, and thank you for giving this platform. Thank you, Sonia.
The approach was the issue for me in terms of the fact that couples were here, men and women, sometimes there can be a mystery around men's health and women's health. And the fact that men and women were here this evening to kind of demystify that was a massive shift in the approach for me.
Change the way you eat, change the way you think, change the company you keep. Make sure everything is, there's no toxins in your environment at all through what you take in, through what you see, through what you eat, through everything. Just keep your surroundings as pure as possible.
I think about prostate cancer, I believe that we should be taught this in schools. I believe that young people need to know about this now.
I think that based on my experience and what I know, I think it has to do with I don't know if this is the right term to use, but in terms of the cultural, I think, attitude to testing, and particularly having to do with prostate cancer, in terms of the test that's involved. And time and time again, there have been several campaigns which have sought to raise the issue of it. But quite often, I think that the certain attitude that prevents a certain progress.